Hello, and how are you? My name is Larissa, and I'm your real estate resource. Well, Happy New Year. I hope you had an amazing holiday. I am so excited to start this year, but we can't do that unless we do a quick reflection on what happened last year in the real estate market. So, I'm going to do a really quick recap of 2024, and then we can chat about predictions and what to look forward to as we enter into this new year. So if we look back to last year, we had a bit of a slow start in Q1 and Q2 as there was a lot of uncertainty around affordability. However, in June, the Bank of Canada made their first rate cut, and I know everybody breathed a sigh of relief, especially those variable rate holders for mortgages. So we saw a lot of cuts happening last year, actually, post June, and we had the overnight rate fall from 5% down to 3.25% by the end of the year, which definitely helps on the affordability scale. Now, we saw a lot of activity pick up in the fall. So even though rate cuts happened in June, it took some time for buyers to have that confidence to come back to the market. So in October, we saw a substantial jump in the number of sales taking place when you're looking at year over year. So we saw a 44% increase in the number of sales compared to 2023 October. And in November, we saw a 40% increase. So sales activity definitely picked up in the fall, and we do expect that to continue as we enter into this new year. Now, sales were up all in all throughout the whole year by 2.5% compared to the entire year of 2023. And we landed last year with 67,610 sales altogether. Price for the average price, we actually were down about 1%. So pretty flat if you ask me. We landed last year at an average sale price of $1,117,600. So just above 1.1. And again, even though it was a little bit lower than 2023, it was pretty much flat. Now, what are the predictions for this year? What are we looking forward to in 2025 for the real estate market? Well, I think there's a couple things. I think we're anticipating a lot more activity this year. So that number of sales we're expecting to exceed 67,000 this year, especially because there is a lot of pent-up demand of people who are waiting on the sidelines for those rates to come down. And we are expecting to see more rates to come down, the lending rate to come down even further this year. The next announcement is on January 29th. And a lot of banks are predicting by the end of this year, so Q4 2025, to expect to see the overnight rate anywhere from 2% to 3%. So I do think this is going to help with affordability. It's going to help with the buyer confidence. It's probably going to help with sellers also to make them feel like now is a good time to list their properties. So all in all, it is a good news story. Now, if you are thinking of making a move this year, or you're wanting to plan to make a move in the future even, I would be more than happy to have a conversation with you about how I might be able to help and put something in place, because really, unless you plan, it's probably not going to happen. So let's make 2025 your best year yet. Wishing you all the best in all areas of your life. And if there's anything real estate related I can do, you know where to find me. Have a great rest of your month ahead, and we'll talk to you soon.